Welcome to the homestead where the sky meets the trees. In northeastern NC where the living's slow and free. Ann and her husband, retired but not done. With love for the Lord and a garden in the sun. We prep for the storms no matter what may come. With canning and cooking and chickens on the run. Welcome to Andale Homestead, come on in, stay a while. Where faith, love, and family always make you smile. Choose your attitude. Every Tuesday at 11 on ChooseDay, we pick the road that leads us straight to heaven. Y'all take care, we love ya. Don't forget to come soon. At Andale Homestead, there's always room for you. We'll show you the way we live through story in the land. From gardening to chickens, life's all in our hands. We spoil them crazy, but that's just our style. With every little lesson, we find joy in every mile. The storms may roll, but we'll be standing tall. With faith in the Father, we can handle it all. Welcome to Andale Homestead, come on in, stay a while. With faith, love, and family always make you smile. Choose your attitude. Every Tuesday at 11 on ChooseDay, we pick the road that leads us straight to heaven. Y'all take care, we love ya. Don't forget to come soon. At Andale Homestead, there's always room for you.
Isn't that the coolest thing? Y'all, I hope you can hear me and see me well. Let's put on some comments and say it. Andale Homestead, there's always room for you. So good morning, everybody. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Kayla and Canadian Family Life and Psalms. You're in the grocery store, baby. You still jamming. Hello, Elisa and Karma. And good morning, Brian, my buddy, my pal, my wonderful friend, Brian from the Vineyard Farmhouse. Cynthia, I got your card, honey. It's so cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to be talking about that in a little bit. And let's see, my sweet, precious Kayla. Oh my gosh, I love her to pieces. And then Lori. Hey, Lori, I've been following Sebastian Rogers' disappearance and hoping that that poor precious child is found and maybe he's with someone. We hope. We hope. Yeah, that's what the community is for. That's right. And Rita, everybody's praying for you, honey. I saw on Facebook that you have some issues. And also, please keep my brother John in prayer. He's in hospice and nearing the end of his earthly life. The third brother I've lost this past Christmas. God is good all the time and gives me strength. Thank you, Rita, for sharing that. We certainly will be praying for all of you through this transition and that things are wonderful. So if y'all will put a 1 in the chat, I don't have any earbuds to be able to see or know how things are. Looks like the camera is a little foggy. I don't have anything to wipe it off. So y'all just going to have to watch me fuzzy, I guess. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. Thank you, Cooking at Pam's Place and Canadian Family Life. That's wonderful. And let's see. We have in here for Prayer Mountain Homestead. I knew the Lord put this on my mind or on my heart for a reason. And maybe this might help you a little bit, just a little bit of what we're concentrating on today. If you are new here, this is Andale Homestead, and I'm Ann, and I'm so glad that you're here today. Really, really appreciate you being here, honestly, of all the places in all the world. And you decide to come and spend a little time with me, little old me. I'm just always honored. Always honored. Good morning, treasure hunter Neil. You're so faithful and sweet and wonderful, and appreciate you. You always say hello to everyone. Lundcross Scotty. Hey, Dylan. Got your card too. It was so precious. Thank you. Thank you. Nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you too, Scotty. Yep. Introducing myself. You never know. We might have a new friend or two that pops in here today. Hey, Bobby and Sherry Lifestyle. Oh, my friend, my buddy, my pal, Cherie. They have a new Facebook page, Bobby and Sherry Lifestyle. They're starting anew and some difficulties and various things going on with their other page, Black's Tropical Homestead on Facebook. But She's making the best of it and doing absolutely wonderful. So I'm tickled to death about that. All right, let's get started in our message because we have a lot to do today. And I think it's going to be wonderful and fabulous. I want to share some things of what our week entailed here at Andale Homestead. Yep, we need to pray for Troy Sutton. Learned last night that he may have had a stroke. We are definitely praying for sweet Troy. He's in West Virginia. Yeah, you keep it moving. You certainly do keep it moving, and there's all kinds of new joys and trades and things. Let's see, maybe it's my glasses. Maybe it's my glasses. I got to untuck my shirt tail. I tucked my shirt tail in because I've been slimming down a little teeny bit, and now I can tuck my shirt tail into my pants without dying. It sounds so wonderful. So, what I'm going to concentrate on today and what we do on Tuesdays is we get to choose our attitude of the day. There were lots of things that were going on, so much to be grateful for, so incredibly amazing things. I was able to share some time with my family, my children, and things this week. It was amazing to have both kids, their husband and wife, and all four grandchildren here in the house all at the same time. So I'm going to miss a little bit of chat, but I wanted to read you a story of why I am concentrating on new beginnings. As this year comes to a close, it gives us an opportunity to realize that the world is our oyster. We can have new beginnings and new things going on all the time. Happy New Year's Eve, my darling. Yeah, we're sending prayers for Troy. That's right. And my attitude is keep an eye on the prize, and that's Jesus. That's right. Jesus has something for us. So I want to read you a little story. You have probably heard this story many times before, but I wanted to read it because today it just seemed a little more appropriate and to see what is happening. My story that I had saved up, there it is. I'm going to bring it over here and see what I can do to get it a little bit larger so I can read to you. So I'm going to miss some chat and read you a little story that really it resonates with me and always has. And it's talking about new beginnings. But the story is called The Dragonfly. So I won't be able to see the chat for a few minutes, and then we're going to move on. The Dragonfly. Once, in a little pond in the muddy water under the lily pad, there lived a little water beetle in a community of water beetles. They lived a simple and comfortable life in the pond with few disturbances and interruptions. Once in a while, sadness would come to those in the community when one of their fellow beetles would climb the stem of the lily pad and would never be seen again. They knew that when this happened, their friend had passed and was gone forever. Then one day, a little beetle felt an irresistible urge to climb that stem. However, he was determined that he would not leave forever. He would come back and tell his friends what he had found at the top. And when he reached the top and climbed out of the water onto the surface of the lily pad, he was so tired and the sun felt so warm that he decided he needed to take a nap. And as he slept, his body changed. And when he woke up, he had turned into a beautiful blue-tailed dragonfly with broad wings and a slender body designed for flying. So fly he did indeed, and he soared, and he saw the beauty of a whole new world and a far superior way of life that he had never known existed. And he remembered his beetle friends and how they were thinking by now he was gone. And he wanted to go back and tell them and explain to them that he was now more alive than he had ever been before. His life had been fulfilled rather than ended. But now his body wouldn't go down into the water. He couldn't get back to tell his friends the good news. Then he understood that their time would come too, and then they too would know what he knows now. So he raised his wings and flew off into his joyous new life. So it's such an amazing thing to me. I've got dragonflies all over the place. I don't know if you could see this picture. My friend Best Yet Journey painted that picture for me, and my dragonflies on the wall. It's a new beginning and a new time, whether it is the passing of someone that we love, whether it is shedding the old skin and moving towards a new beginning for ourselves, letting go of things that have bothered us, that take up our brain space, letting go and doing things in a way that is a new beginning for a far superior life than what we had before. Oh, Jersey. Thank you, Jersey Dolphins. Happy New Year. And God bless you too, sweetheart. Yeah, I just love that story. And Happy New Year, everybody. I just thought that that was something that told me, "Hey, Karen, Happy New Year, sweetie." And that told me that, you know, none of us are promised tomorrow, right? We're not promised tomorrow, but we can make today count. We can start a new beginning today. Isn't that right? So, hey, that's my message. I'm so glad you're here and Happy New Year to everybody. Good morning, my precious Jessie's girl, Lisa. Oh, I miss you guys so terribly. I am stalking your channel, by the way. Lazy Days Ahead. I'm stalking it like crazy to see what's happening, what's going on. And Sandy, you're so sweet and precious. I love this woman, suburban homesteader, Wyoming, Arizona. And tonight we will have a Round the Hay Bale podcast, but it has been, it's alive to go back over what came out. Hey, Audacity Dawning. Happy New Year, sweetie. I'm so glad you're here. And anyway, it is a recording because so many of us in the crew had plans for New Year's Eve. We were going to spend time with our families, so we have recorded it. It's still a lot of fun, though. It's going to be on Round the Hay Bale, and so that will be fun. Oh gosh, Brownie wants to get out. Hopefully, he'll be able to figure out how to get that door open all by himself. My nephew passed away. A dragonfly would follow me every day. That's right. I've had several dragonfly stories and dragonfly times and things that were, it couldn't have been anything but the Lord. Couldn't have been anything but the Lord. I'm going to have to go let Brownie out of the room because he's blind and deaf and can't do anything. And, but he does have a wonderful sense of smell. However, he wants to get out of this room. Good morning, Kentucky woman, Carlene. Good morning. Happy New Year. I've got your prize. Oh, I've put it in the kitchen all ready to go to the post office. Carlene won one of my bath salts last night on the Vineyard Chicks homestead. She won one of my Serenity salt soaks, and I've got it in a box and ready to go. Got it all addressed, and it'll go to the post office this morning or sometime, hopefully today. Happy New Year, Rebecca. I'm so glad you're here. Now, y'all, towards the end, I'm going to try that StreamYard thing again. So if there is anyone in here that might be able to help me, I was hoping my buddy Jesse would be in here today, but he, daggone it, has gotten himself a life and is having himself a big time. So I don't know if he'll pop in towards the end or not. Your yard is full of dragonflies in the summer? Yeah. Well, one of the coolest things is that I had with a dragonfly. I went to recently. I went to a funeral with, and I've got a dragonfly ring on, y'all. Can you see that dragonfly ring? Isn't that beautiful? That was a gift. And thumbs up, everybody. That's right. Thumbs up, Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming, Arizona. Happy New Year to everyone. Y'all, I love it that you talk to each other. It just makes me so happy. So, my dragonfly story. Most recent, because I've had several. I went to my buddy, my godsend, my deputy that saved my life back in 2008. He lost a sister recently this past year. And unfortunately, their family has lost many people, several, like 6 different members of their family this past year. And this one of his sister was very unexpected and very sad. But when we went out to the graveyard to be able to place her by her brother and all her grandmother and grandfather, I went to go see my godsend's gravestone, and it was beautiful, was very nice headstone for him. And as I placed my hand on the headstone, a dragonfly came and landed on top of it. It was me and the dragonfly talking with each other, letting him know how much I missed him. And he was saying to me, "It's okay. I'm flying. I have a life better than I could ever have imagined. And I'll be here when you get here, honey. I'll be here when you get here." But that dragonfly and it got on my finger and we hung out for a little while. And I had to go because they were getting ready to start the service. And I was the last one to hook up, to walk up to the tent where they have the burial service. But I looked and there were dragonflies all over the place, landing on me, landing on others that loved this woman. Oh, poor Brownie. If y'all will hold on just a second, let me help him, please. He's 17 and he's getting ready to transition as well. But I wanted to help him get out of the room if he wants to. Oh, well, he gave up. He's coming back to lay down, so we're good. Thank you all so much for being here. It's 11:15 and I have a couple of cards that I got in the mail. And one is from Cynthia Delot, all the way from the Netherlands, y'all. And this is the coolest thing. It's different postage than what I'm used to. It has some letters up there for the postage. Instead of, hey, James Hall, hey, Not For Nothing Homestead, hey, Dora, baby. And inside the card is another little card. And inside there is the sweetest little bird in a stocking. And it says, "Lots of love from the Netherlands, Cynthia Delot." And the dogs, and she names the dogs. And then it has in her native language, it has "Merry Christmas and Happy New Year." Isn't that just the cutest thing? That's so sweet that she thought of me, and I am honored beyond belief. I mean, little old me being able to get something from a friend of mine on this box that we all talk to each other with is just amazing. And then I have another card that is here. Christmas truck. Everybody likes the red truck, right? Merry Christmas. And it says, "Anne and family, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. However you deck the halls, hope your holiday is merry. From my family to yours." And that's from Des, Peaceful Des, her children, and her kitty kitties. Wasn't that sweet? Peaceful Des. Oh, Bob. He gifted 10 memberships. Happy New Year, honey. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my gracious. Empty Homestead. Hello. Good morning. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year, everybody. So, your dad loved hummingbirds. The day we buried him, a little hummingbird landed on his casket, flowers, and stayed there throughout the graveside service. Isn't God good? God is so good. He is. He truly is. So, as Prayer Mountain Homestead's brother is transitioning and in hospice, we need to keep our eyes on the prize. We keep our eyes on the fact that he will have wings and he'll be able to move forward and have a life better than we could have ever imagined. And I just think that's so awesome. It's greatly appreciated. Her brother John, and we will be praying for John and for you, Rita, and that all things will be better, that it will be a peaceful time when everybody's going. Look at there. James Hall is a member now. Thanks to Bob. That's awesome, Bob. Thank you. Thank you. Thunderstick Homestead. Hey, darling. He's my Carolina man. He's my Carolina man. And yes, Cynthia, it is cool. And she said something about up here that she can pay for postage online. Um, we pay for postage. We pay online for a postage stamp, and you get a code, and you can write it on the envelope. Isn't that just the neatest thing? To get a code and be able to write it on the envelope. I just think that's wonderful. So, for new beginnings, what are my goals? Because, resolutions, that word, resolution, just sort of makes me disappointed down in my gut because I know I can't ever, hardly ever. Oh, look at there. Kayla Duckett has a membership now. I'm so glad for you, Kayla. Yes, prayers for John, Cindy. Thank you. Thank you so much. And yeah, hey, Thunderstick Homestead, everybody's saying hello to each other. That's wonderful. I appreciate that so much. Um, and oh, look at there. Karma's got a membership. Isn't that fun? I love it. When I go in people's chats, sometimes now I'll try to gift memberships rather than give them like a super chat or something like that. You're listening in. Thank you, Grape Jams. Happy New Year to you, too, sweetheart. I'm crazy about this family right here. It's VC Family Homestead with Kayla, Trey, and Bunky. And I just love it. I just love it. Oh, good morning from VC. They're in here too. Hot diggity. Y'all, I've got some friends. I love to have my friends. So, Christmas morning, it was just Worth and we had been invited to go to both sets of grandchildren's homes to be able to see them first thing Christmas morning. But it was a whole lot of traveling. And Worth and I thought, even though it's kind of sad, it's come a time where they can have their own families to be able to start their new tradition. Because we knew that we would see them all on Saturday, and we had seen most of them the Saturday before and a few days before that. So we FaceTimed. Yes. And Carlene is praying for all of us. Thank you, Carlene. And so FaceTime is a pretty cool thing, y'all. I got to see what all grandkids got from Santa, what they got from their parents, what their favorite gift was, and all those kinds of things. I wish I could show you. Well, when they came here on Saturday, I had been gifted my mother in law's vanity that she loved because this is an old country family. They had 7 children. They lived off the land. And in order to feed her kids, she had to know how to make something special out of a whole or nothing. Sometimes she would just make biscuits and have molasses, and they thought that was the best supper that they ever had. They thought that was the best supper ever. But what she was doing was making a little bit stretch for a long way. So I have her vanity here, and the girls are older now, so we don't have a little play kitchen. They're 9, soon to be 10, and 11. 9, 10, 11. 3 step stools. Hey, Kim Mill, glad you're here. And yeah, there we go. Sydney saying she misses you and she loves you. But hey, Rambo Green Hands. Hey, darling, we're concentrating on new beginnings today to understand that even if we don't understand what is to come, that if we can get out of our own selves and be happy for the other person, then that's what's important, right? That's what's important. So with the girls, we I made it a spa. It's called the Grand Spa. I put lights on the mirrors and I started buying way too early because I bought way too much stuff. All kinds of nail things where they could put on the glued on nail, not glued on, but stick on nails, nail polish, pummel sticks, even the little nail dryer, that kind of thing. And then we had hair accessories with curlers and brushes and clips and bows, and then the makeup. Oh my gracious. Lots and lots of makeup. That stuff is expensive. Did y'all know that? But if you go shopping like once a week for a little bit, then you could buy $5 or $10 worth of stuff at the time. And they had a blast at the Grand Spa. They just had such a good time. And it did keep them busy. Now, of course, they had to put grandma's makeup on, right? Grandma, can I put your makeup on? Well, you're not gonna say no on Christmas morning on their brand new toy. So I sat down and the girls, all three of them, had an opportunity to brush my hair and put makeup on. And when I looked, they had accidentally, on purpose, but accidentally used some glitter cream eyeshadow, and I'm still getting that glitter off of my face. I had glitter all over my eyes. I mean, bright, bright glitter. I heard somebody say it looked like I'd been to a club, but it was hilarious. They did a pretty good job, though. A little blush, a little lipstick. Luckily, they didn't draw my eyebrows or make anything like that. But what a priceless time to live in the moment and to be able to spend time with those precious babies. Yeah. Oh, I should have taken pictures. I should have, Cherie. I should have taken pictures. But when you're living in the moment, you don't break out the camera. I had hardly any pictures from Christmas Day. And James, he is now marching towards 14 years old. He'll be 14 in February. And so he's too big for toys, really, but he does know what gift cards mean. So he got himself a GameStop gift card. I got him a Nintendo or PlayStation game. I don't know any of those electronic games, but I got him whatever game it was he asked for. And then there's some little figurines. He loves figurines that he liked from eBay. And they all got a stocking and lots of candy. I came into the room. James is so tall. Y'all, you'll have to look at my pictures. His feet, this boy's feet are growing in leaps and bounds. I mean, he's already in men's shoes and men's clothes, and he's growing up tall. His daddy is tall. His daddy's 6 feet, and my father was 6 feet. And we do have some height in our family, just not so much in my husband or my son. I mean, my son is still taller than my husband, but we've been sort of classified as the little people because they're so short. Most of us are so short. It was a lot of fun, though. James enjoyed his Christmas just as much, and he stayed as far away from the Grand Spa as he possibly could. He didn't want any parts of that. The girls did try to talk their daddies into letting them make up their faces, and they're like, ain't no way. I am not getting close to that makeup table. No, thank you. No, thank you. And let's see. Just want to say me and my mom are loving the oil we got. Yay. Thank you, Bowen. Thundersticks Ministry. Yep, he got some of the calendula oil. And yeah, that's right. That's you're right there with me, Miss Ann. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Not even his nails. I know they wouldn't let him do any of it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Sarah's family needs to get matching outfits like Sarah's husband wore last year. Wasn't that the cutest suit? Yep, that was precious. He has this outlandish, really, really Christmas. I'll see if I can see a picture of it. I don't know if I've got a picture of it, but you can't see it online very well anyway. 2025 is going to be amazing because we are expecting every day. God is good. We are expecting new beginnings, shedding the old. And I don't mean that in a pressure way. I don't mean that in, oh my gosh, I've got to do something new. I need to change. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But what we're saying is, if there are things that have been bothering you or worrying you that you're carrying from the year, it is time to lay those down and to raise your hands and to say, Lord, take this from me because I don't want to carry it anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. And this is from the kids from the local Baptist church conducted a hayride on Christmas and delivered Christmas baskets throughout our little town. You still have faith in this younger generation. That's awesome. Hey, YouTube police. Sup? Sup? How you doing, baby? You've been popping in and out of everybody's lives this holiday season. And I can tell you, when we see you, I mean, let's be real. When he first opened that channel, YouTube Police, we were all like, is that a troll? What's happening over there? But we quickly found out who it was, that sweet loving Gary from Belt Loop 29. Yeah, good morning. That's right. So it is wonderful that the kids went around on Christmas delivering baskets. How awesome. It is a new opportunity to make your life what you want it to be able to rise up out of those murky waters and fly, to be able to see what's happening. Glampy Duncan. Hi there, Ann. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I am, now that I'm with all my friends, all my pals, all my buddies. So it is 11:30, y'all. I'm gonna try this StreamYard giveaway tool again. Now, I have a $25 Amazon gift card for the year 2025 that I want to give to someone in the chat. And I don't know if it's going to work. So I'm going to try it. And if it doesn't work, then, we'll back up and punt and do some numbers. I'm not going to break out in a sweat this time like I did 2 weeks ago. I'm not going to break out in a sweat. But this is the hashtag. Let's go. Hashtag let's go 2025. Now I'm going up to the StreamYard and I'm hoping that it will start collecting comments. God has great plans for each and every one of you. Be open and expect and rejoice. Yes, oh, Ginger. Yeah, let's go. Oh, it's collecting comments, y'all. That's so funny. That is so funny. Maybe it was a StreamYard thing a couple of weeks ago. I don't know. I'm glad you made it back too. So this is for a $25 Amazon gift card. And what you will need to do, well, it's not going to be, it will be an e-card. Yeah, Ginger, you're my hero, honey. You do this stuff all the time. I have to have my security blanket, which he and Lisa have now. They're having a blast, y'all. They're having a really good time. Oh, let pot. Nope, it's let's go, Psalm. Do it again. Hashtag let's go. Let's go into this new year, understanding that we cannot live in the past. We just can't live in the past. We learn from the past. You absolutely do learn from it, but then you move on and make bigger and brighter things. You just got the notification. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. You know, it's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. He tells me that too. You too, police. It's just such a gentleman. So we have 32 entries. I'm going to give it a little bit longer and then I'll go up. I'm just tickled that it's taken the collections because about who was it? It was Rambling with the Brooms and Butler Family Farm. Which, by the way, Butler, if you get an opportunity to be here or to listen in the future, congratulations on your new friends and your new numbers. That's exciting. That's really exciting. Yes. And here we go. And Glampin says, yes, we learned from it. This year's just going to be a great year. Positive, positive, positive. Always, always. Yep. We include the Lord in that, and we got it happening, happening, happening. Uh-oh, Bob. Let's see. No space between the hashtag and let's go. Everybody that would like a $25 Amazon e-card, because I'm going to email it to you because I'm lazy, and that's really an easy thing to do. All right, been stuck at 32 for a little while. Anyone else like to get in on getting, yeah, let's thrive in 25. I like that. Where is that comment? Let's thrive in 25. Oh gosh, it skipped on up. It just jumped. Oh, thank you for the card and the gift, and they love it. That's good. Well, I tell you what, I can just say it. Oh, well, I'm trying to make in 2025, I just spoke with one of my dearest friends, and what my goal is to work smarter, to utilize things in a better, easier way so that I'm not beating my head against the wall. Yeah, let's thrive in 25. Okay, everybody. It's 35. We're getting ready to count down. I'm going to count down from 3, and then I'm going to go hit that StreamYard tool, and let's see if it works. I so hope. I so hope. All right. So we have 3, 2, and 1. And let's see what we have. Oh, yay, you can see it too. Josie, you're a good teacher. I don't know what was wrong. Deanna! Yay, Deanna! Congratulations. You're going to start seeds earlier this year. So, D, Deanna. I know it's one of those. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry because our name is very important. Please email me. Let's see if I have a banner. There's a ticker at, as I have to use my Andell voice, email your name, your channel name. I don't need your mailing address to andellhomestead@gmail.com. I have to do it for myself, right? I do it for others. And by the way, if anybody wants any of those things recorded, I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Oh, Kim, new beginnings, baby. New beginnings. A new day, a new time. Oh, I said it right the first time. That's fantastic. So email me at andellhomestead@gmail.com and we will email you an Amazon gift card. You love that annual voice. Thank you, Clampin. I appreciate that. So, y'all, I'm going to take this down a little bit. Congratulations on your win. I can't imagine, honestly, because we as creators always get, not always, but often we will become overwhelmed and we decide, you know what, I don't want to put I don't want to put content out there anymore. I'm just going to be a consumer, right? I'm only going to take and not give. And then when you have so many wonderful friends that come in and join you, and you're able to join on other people's platforms, it just really makes your heart feels so good and so wonderful. You still have a garden, and that's what matters. That's right. And have a great day. You're going to be in the chat tonight. Yes, tonight on Round the Hay Bale. And I don't know if anybody could put Round the Hay Bale in here. Rebecca and Ginger seems to be my mods for today. And so thank you very much, mods, for being in here and helping me. I have Lazy Days Ahead, Nanny Tam, Ginger from Not for Nothing, Scott from Rambling with the Brooms, Rebecca Touched by Yarn. There's not a whole ton of moderators. I had a little trouble one time before. So I just don't do that very often, but I really appreciate all of them. So check out Round the Hay Bale tonight at 8 o'clock for a brand new beginning. A brand new beginning, an ending to 24 and an opening and a new for 2025. As you're saying all your goodbyes to everyone, let me close out to remember that today I'm going to concentrate on new beginnings, kind of like that little dragonfly. He was perfectly happy down in that muddy water with all his beetle friends and things, and then it was his time to climb the lily pad. And he changed and was able to see a bigger, brighter, more wonderful world than he could have ever imagined. And he wanted to go back and tell his people, but he couldn't get his body in the water. And he realized that in their time, in their day, they could experience the same glorious life that is more fulfilled than ever that he is right now. Shedding the old, bringing in the new. I love you all so much. Remember, the Lord says, I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They're plans for good and not to harm you. They're plans for hope and a future. Love you very much. Y'all take care. Happy New Year, you guys. Happy New Year. Love you very much. Thank you. Bye bye now.